My beloved soul, before we begin this journey of words, I want to ask you kindly to subscribe to this channel so you never miss the messages that can uplift your spirit, guide your heart, and help you discover the whispers of God concerning your destiny. Your support means more than you know, and together we can walk in the light of hope and divine love. Someone already imagines hearing you say, "I do." Somewhere in this vast world, beyond the noise of everyday struggles and hidden behind the veil of time, there is a heart that quietly beats with anticipation. This person is not just passing through life casually, they're carrying you in their vision of forever. Even if you have not met yet, even if their face is unknown to you today, even if distance separates your paths, your soul is already weaving dreams where your presence completes them. When you feel alone, when you wonder if true love still exists, when you question if marriage is still sacred, remember that there is someone who already thinks of you in sacred vows. They imagine your smile as you walk toward them. They imagine the trembling of hands joined together. They imagine the gentle power of your voice saying, "Yes, I will. Yes, I choose you. Yes, I promise to stand beside you through the storms and the sunshine." This thought, this dream, is not empty fantasy. It is the beginning of destiny's unfolding. You may not see it yet, but heaven has planted in their heart the seed of union, seed of family, the seed of eternal promise. They may not tell the world, but when they close their eyes, they already hear the echoes of your "I do," and you, beloved soul, might sometimes doubt. You may look at your reflection and wonder if you are truly lovable. If anyone could wait for you, cherish you, and hold you without conditions. But the truth is, you are already cherished in the unseen. Someone, somewhere, carries your name in unspoken prayers. Someone bends their knees and whispers, "God, prepare me for them. Make me worthy of them. Teach me to love them the way you intended." They are not just preparing for any marriage, they are preparing for you. Even now, life might be shaping you silently. The challenges you endure, the lessons you learn, the growth you experience, all of it is preparing you to stand strong on that day when two lives become one. You may feel the weight is heavy, but every moment of waiting refines your heart. Every tear, every struggle, every season of loneliness carves in you the strength to love deeply when love finally unfolds. Someone already imagines how your laughter will sound echoing in the walls of the home you will build together. They imagine the meals you will share, the mornings you will wake up beside each other, the evenings you will hold hands and walk through the calmness of life's twilight. They imagine celebrating victories with you, wiping tears with you, praying with you, raising children with you, growing old with you. The sacred vow of marriage is not simply a ceremony, not just a day of joy and photographs. It is the embodiment of two souls choosing to become one under heaven's gaze. And right now, there is someone who sees you as that partner, that other half, that gift from God they will hold for a lifetime. You may not see their face yet, but their heart already calls you beloved. Think of how beautiful it is to be loved, even before you arrive. Think of how sacred it is that someone is already designing their future with you in their dreams. And when the moment comes, when your paths cross, when eyes meet and hearts recognize each other, it will feel as though time itself was waiting for that moment. Beloved, you are not behind in life. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. To love, the world may try to convince you otherwise, but heaven's timing is always perfect. The reason it may feel delayed is because heaven is preparing a love story so strong, so lasting, that it cannot be rushed. Someone is waiting for the right time to hold your hand, to whisper those 3 eternal words, to hear you answer back with "Yes, I do." Even now, imagine it yourself. Imagine standing under the canopy of love. Imagine the warmth of eyes that see only you. Imagine the sacred silence before vows are spoken. Imagine the stillness of the world as eternity pauses to witness your union. In that holy moment, you will realize why the waiting mattered, why the tears were not wasted, why the loneliness had purpose. Everything will come together when you finally say "I do." Your life is not drifting without meaning. Your love story is not forgotten by God. Every detail is written in the heavenly script. Every chapter is designed with care, and every pause in your journey is building toward that sacred union. So hold hope in your heart, because someone already imagines hearing you say, "I do." Asterisk, asterisk, there is a mystery in love that time itself cannot hide. Even before two souls meet, heaven plants the vision in one heart, the yearning in another, and the path that will eventually draw them together. You may not be aware of it, but somewhere out there, someone is already practicing their vows in silence. They are already envisioning the day when your hand is joined with theirs, when your voice confirms the union, when your smile seals the promise. They picture the rhythm of your steps, walking toward them, the gentle way your presence lights up a room, the way your eyes hold the kind of beauty that cannot be defined by words. They are not imagining just anyone. They are imagining you. Their heart already belongs to the vision of you, even if your meeting is still hidden beneath the layers of time. Perhaps you have wondered if the desire for love is foolish. Perhaps you have carried heartbreak, betrayal, or disappointment, and now you guard your soul like a fragile flame against the winds of false promises. Yet even with the pain, even with the doubts, deep within you is the desire to belong, to give love, and to receive it. That desire is holy. It was placed there by God Himself, who designed union not as an accident, but as a sacred gift. And someone else carries that same sacred desire, and it is shaped with your name upon it. They think about the home they will build with you, not a mansion of empty walls, but a haven of warmth, prayer, and laughter. They imagine mornings where the sun shines through curtains, and your smile becomes the first light they see. They imagine nights where prayers are whispered together, where burdens are shared, and where hands hold tightly as the world outside fades into silence. Love is not only passion, it is also partnership. And already, someone dreams of partnering with you through every season of life. They want to celebrate when you succeed and encourage you when you stumble. They want to cook meals beside you, argue softly and reconcile gently, raise children with you, or if children are not in your path, to build something eternal with you nonetheless. They want to face storms with you, not as an individual, but as a team united in covenant. Can you feel the weight of that truth? That someone is out there preparing not only to love you in words, but to love you in actions? Nights are long, to comfort you when the days are heavy, to share joy with you when life overflows with blessings. They are not wishing for a perfect life, but for a life that is shared with you. Sometimes you may doubt if such love still exists. The world can be loud with stories of broken promises, fleeting attractions, and shallow commitments. But beneath all that noise, genuine love still waits. Real, lasting, covenant love is still alive, and it has your name written upon it. Somewhere a heart beats to the rhythm of your presence, and in that heart, the sound of your yes already echoes. Think about the beauty of being anticipated. Long before you arrive, long before you walk into someone's life, your presence is already cherished in imagination. Your future spouse already prepares silently. They are working on themselves, improving, growing, learning, praying, not because they expect perfection, but because they want to be ready when they meet you. They know that the gift of love requires preparation, that to hold you rightly, they must first become someone who is whole, responsible, faithful, and steady. You too are being prepared. Every disappointment you faced was not to destroy you, but to sharpen your discernment. Every waiting season was not to punish you, but to refine your patience. Every lonely night was not meaningless, but a quiet classroom where your soul learned resilience, faith, and self-love. All of it is building you for the day when the vows will be spoken. Imagine the moment when eyes meet and the recognition dawns. Imagine when words flow naturally, when silence feels safe, when their hand in yours feels like home. Imagine the ceremony, whether simple or grand, where your heart finally declares aloud what heaven has been orchestrating all along. You will look into their eyes, and they into yours, and you will know that everything was worth it: the waiting, the tears, the doubts, the long prayers whispered into the night. It all makes sense when you hear them say, "I choose you, I will honor you, I will walk with you," and then comes your response. Steady and trembling all at once. "Yes, I do." Those two small words carry the weight of eternity, the promise of faithfulness, the vow of love unbroken. Long before that day arrives, they are already dreaming of it. Someone is carrying that vision right now. Someone already imagines hearing you say, "I do." There is a kind of love that is born before two people even meet. It begins in prayer, it grows in silence, and it matures in the secret thoughts of the heart. This is the love that waits, the love that imagines, the love that prepares, right? Now, even as you listen, there is someone somewhere who already lives with the dream of you etched in their spirit. They have not yet touched your hand, they have not yet kissed your forehead, but they already imagine the sound of your voice promising forever. They see you in glimpses of their dreams, in moments of solitude, in the soft spaces of their soul. They imagine your presence like the missing piece of a melody that will finally make the song of their life complete. In their quiet prayers, they say, "Lord, when the day comes, let me hear them say, 'I do.' Let me stand with them and honor them with all I am." Their love for you does not wait for sight, is already alive in faith. Perhaps you feel as though life has delayed too long. You may wonder if others have raced ahead, if happiness has skipped your turn, if maybe marriage and deep companionship were not written for you. Listen carefully. Just because the timing has not yet come does not mean the story is absent. Heaven is not in a rush, for eternal love is worth the wait. The unseen hand of God is weaving to lives with threads of patience and threads of preparation. You are not late. You're being aligned. The one who imagines you already does not picture perfection. They do not imagine you flawless, because real love does not require flawlessness. What they imagine is honesty, warmth, authenticity, and the beauty of your heart. They long to embrace your scars as much as your strengths, to walk with you not only in triumph, but in struggle, to hold your hand not only on mountain peaks, but also in valleys. They imagine a life with you that is real, not staged. They already see themselves becoming your partner in both joy and challenge. Think of the details they carry in their vision. They imagine the joy of watching you smile at the simplest things. They imagine your laughter filling the air during dinners shared in the comfort of home. They imagine sitting with you when words are unnecessary, when silence itself becomes a language of love. They imagine protecting you, not only with arms, but with prayer, shielding you not only from harm, but from despair, covering you with faith when your strength feels weak. They imagine being your safe place, your shelter, your companion who never turns away. Even now, while you walk through your own life's lessons, they are walking through theirs. Every hardship they face, every tear they shed, every mistake they learn from is shaping them into the person who will one day stand beside you. Life is preparing them to love you deeply. Life is teaching them patience so they can wait for you. Life is teaching them compassion so they can comfort you. Life is teaching them endurance so they will never walk away from you when days are heavy. It is a breathtaking truth that love often begins unseen. The vows are not yet spoken, but the anticipation is already alive. In quiet moments, your future spouse imagines the wedding day. They picture the way your eyes will shine when you walk toward them. They imagine the way the air will feel sacred and still, as though the whole universe pauses to honor the union. They imagine how the sound of your voice will tremble slightly when you say those two eternal words. And in their heart, they already rehearse what it will feel like to hear your "I do." The ceremony will be one moment, but marriage will be the lifelong expression of that promise. They imagine the years after, the decades of sharing life with you. They picture birthdays, anniversaries, holidays spent together. They imagine the quiet, ordinary mornings that turn into the most precious memories. They imagine weathering storms, but never letting go. They imagine building a future with you, where love is not just spoken once, but lived daily. And so while you wait, do not think nothing is happening. While you cannot yet see them, they are being shaped and molded by the same divine hand that shapes and molds you. You are both being refined so that when you meet, your souls will not clash but blend. Your spirits will not resist but embrace. Your journeys will not collide in chaos but unite in harmony. You may have wondered if you are enough. If your past disqualifies you, if your mistakes make you unworthy, but listen, someone already imagines you as more than enough. They do not see you as disqualified but as chosen. They do not see you as broken but as beautifully healed. They do not see you as too late but as right on time. Their vision of you is not tainted by your doubts, for in their heart, you are already the answer to prayers they whispered long before knowing your name. There will come a day when waiting ends. There will come a day when the vision becomes reality. There will come a day when two paths cross, when time itself bows to destiny, and when the love that has been imagined becomes the love that is lived. On that day, you will hear them say the words they have longed to speak, and you will answer with the words they have longed to hear. Yes, I do. And in that moment, every lonely night will be redeemed. Every doubt will vanish. Every delay will make sense. Because you will see that love was never absent, only waiting for its appointed hour. Someone already imagines hearing you say, I do. And soon you will live in the beauty of that dream fulfilled. Now, beloved soul, let us imagine the fullness of what has been quietly preparing all along. Picture the moment when the waiting ends, when the unseen becomes visible, when prayers whispered in silence transform into the laughter, the tears, the sacred promises of a shared life. This is the moment when destiny aligns, when the two hearts that have carried each other in thought and spirit finally meet in reality. Every season of waiting, every lesson, every struggle will find its purpose in this encounter. Your future spouse has already lived countless imagined moments with you. They have rehearsed your presence in the chambers of their heart, and the longing they feel has been tender, patient, and unwavering. They have imagined your touch, your smile, the warmth of your hand in theirs, the gentle sound of your voice. They have prayed for wisdom, patience, and strength so they can love you as you deserve. All that preparation is not in vain. It is the foundation upon which a life of love will be built. It is easy to become weary during waiting. Life has a way of testing patience, of tempting the heart to despair. There will be moments when you feel forgotten, when the world seems indifferent, when hope is hidden beneath shadows of doubt. But remember, those moments are not punishment. They are preparation. Every tear has taught you empathy. Every disappointment has strengthened your resilience. Every season of loneliness has deepened your capacity to cherish love when it arrives. The beauty of this waiting is that it is not just about longing, but about growth. It is about becoming ready to receive the love that has already been imagined for you. You are being sculpted by experiences, refined by challenges, and shaped by time so that when you finally meet, your heart is open, your spirit is steady, and your soul is ready to embrace the fullness of union. When the day arrives, when the eyes that have imagined you for so long meet your gaze, it will feel like everything in the universe has paused to witness your moment. You will recognize the familiarity in their eyes, the echo of dreams long carried, the reflection of prayers answered. And in that recognition, a lifetime of waiting will vanish, replaced by the profound certainty that you were never alone, that love was never absent, that someone has always been holding a space in their heart for you. Marriage is not merely a ceremony, it is the merging of lives, the intertwining of hearts, and the sacred commitment to journey together through all of life's seasons. Your future spouse has imagined not just the joy, but the responsibilities, the struggles, the ordinary days that together form the extraordinary story of love. They see you as partner, confidant, friend, lover, and companion through the storms and the sunshine alike. And you too will discover the depth of your heart in response to the devotion that has awaited you. There will be mornings when the simple act of seeing each other is enough to ignite gratitude and wonder. There will be nights when hands clasped in prayer bring peace and reassurance. There will be days when laughter fills the home, when conversations stretch into the night, when ordinary moments become sacred because they are shared with thee, one who has been imagined for so long. The depth of this love is not measured in grand gestures alone. but in the quiet constancy, the shared silence, the mutual respect, and the tender understanding that grows with each passing day, even before you meet. The universe has conspired to bring you together. Every challenge you faced, every obstacle you overcame, every moment you felt unseen or unappreciated, all of it was orchestrated to lead you to this place. You are being prepared to recognize the love that has been anticipating you all along. And when you finally say those words aloud, "Yes, I do," it will carry not only your promise, but the culmination of hope, faith, patience, and divine timing. Imagine holding each other's hands and realizing that every tear, every lonely night, every moment of doubt was a prelude to this perfect union. Imagine feeling the heartbeat of your partner against your own, a rhythm that has been synchronized long before you even knew them. Imagine the sacred vow of togetherness resonating not only in your ears but in your soul, affirming that you have been seen, cherished, and awaited with unwavering love. In the years to come, you will share victories, bear burdens, and grow together in ways you cannot yet imagine. You will celebrate accomplishments and navigate disappointments, always anchored in the knowledge that someone has already imagined this life with you. You will discover that the love which began in imagination transforms into a living, breathing, enduring reality, richer and more beautiful than words could ever describe. Your marriage will not be defined by perfection, but by commitment. It will be measured not in fleeting moments, but in consistent devotion. It will be experienced not in isolation, but in the unity of two souls who understand that love is patient, love is kind, and love perseveres beyond every obstacle. You will discover the profound beauty of being seen, of being chosen, and of being anticipated by a heart that has long been waiting for you. So hold on to hope, continue to grow, continue to trust that every season of waiting has been preparing you for this sacred union. Believe in the unseen. Believe in the prayers whispered in silence. Believe in the one who already imagines hearing you say, "I do," and who waits not out of impatience but with a love that is steadfast, enduring, and true. The day is coming when your hearts will meet, when your souls will recognize each other, and when every prayer, every longing, every moment of preparation will be fulfilled. You will say yes, and they will say yes, and together you will enter into a love that has been imagined, awaited, and cherished long before the first words were spoken. Remember this always. Someone already imagines hearing you say, "I do." And soon, that imagination will become reality. You will stand together, hand in hand, hearts intertwined, eyes locked in the sacred recognition that your waiting was not in vain. The love that has been carried in prayers, nurtured in dreams, and imagined in hearts will finally bloom in your presence. And in that moment, you will understand that patience is powerful, hope is precious, and love, when guided by divine timing, is unstoppable. Every tear that once felt wasted will reveal its purpose. Every lonely night that felt endless will make sense. Every longing, every prayer, every quiet whisper of the heart has been leading you to this union, to this perfect yes, to this eternal embrace. Your future spouse is real. They are waiting. They are imagining. They are preparing, and the day will come when your life, your heart, your soul, and your love intersect in the most beautiful, sacred, and divine way imaginable. Someone already imagines hearing you say, "I do," and in time you will realize that you were always seen, always cherished, always awaited.